I used grassroots fundraising tactics to raise money for eating and housing expenses while I was imposed on Poland for the UN climate negotiations. I was able to raise $1,500 by asking my friends and my family to support my vision and our collective vision for a better future. I made sure to communicate to my supporters what that vision was and how I was going to get us closer to it, and therefore, through their generous donation, how they would get us closer to that vision by supporting this particular project financially. We first set up a PayPal account because we were on a tight deadline and did not have time to receive or cash any checks. PayPal is pretty easy to use, so you can just go to paypal.com and follow the steps. You can also visit the more resources section of this chapter to get step-by-step instructions on how to enable your account to receive donations. I made sure to reach out to as many people as possible and ask key supporters like my parents and coworkers to forward this request onward. We also used Facebook as a tool to reach out to people and share our solicitation materials and point them in the direction of our PayPal donation page. I also posted this on my blog, which is where other people forwarded on as well. The great thing about grassroots fundraising tactics is that they allow people to be a part of the movement that wouldn't otherwise have the ability, as in time or other obligations. By keeping them updated, they also see the impact of the work that they are supporting. This makes people feel empowered as well, more likely to donate in the future. One thing I find to be super, super important is making sure that my supporters are thanked. This is another way to keep them updated on what is happening with the project and allows you to reach out and show some love to the people who made your work possible. Since my project had enabled me to pursue photojournalism at a historic event, I sent out custom postcards that featured a photo of mine during the negotiations. Other grassroots tactics that are super effective are throwing parties. You can create a low-cost flyer that you can bring to establishments that might be interested in donating to your event. And you can get a lot of things donated, like food and drinks and DJs and bands and pretty much any material you can probably get donated. People are always interested in helping out a really good cause that they feel involved in. And of course, charge a small donation of $5 to $10 and encourage more donations throughout the event. You can always, always, always link those donations back to the change that you and all of them are creating into the world. Because people are all the time, buying things mindlessly in a way. And if they can put their money to something intentionally, they will feel more empowered, more involved, and more ownership over something and are likely to get more involved in the future.